Do you men ever think if 70% of divorces are initiated by wives, it means 70% of those marriages, men are failing?
I could not resist, so I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence.
Are we the baddies?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bruh.
Oh, it is so irritating. It is so irritating that whenever and wherever there is a conversation about feminism or independence or having your own money or wanting a career for yourself, there is always another conversation happening somewhere where women are choosing to be hateful. Will say things like, what was wrong with the women back in the day? I don't know what women were thinking and why they wanted us to work. Why do I have to now have a job? I would have loved to just be in the house with my kids all day, baking and cooking. I would have loved that. So go. So leave. Do your thing. No one's stopping you. Don't blame the economic turmoil on us, honey.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, just so you know, when the ism movement put women into the workforce en masse, that effectively doubled the working population, which also cut wages because, job competition is a thing. But as far as the current economic turmoil goes, the President of the United States and his administration is in charge of U.S. economic policy. And last time I checked, you lovely ladies voted for him, which effectively means that yes, the current economic turmoil is your fault.
This chain of logic is correct, and what is correct is sacred.
What if, and just hear me out for a second, you shut them.
I have nothing against people who enjoy that kind of stuff. Their body, their choice. But in my humble opinion, if a guy enjoys getting his thermal exhaust port stuffed with eggplant, it doesn't matter if the eggplant is real or silicone facsimile. He absolutely fits the description of that 3-letter word.
No, sir. Men are having a hard right time right now because they have not ever had to be in the practice of weaving social fabric. Social fabric and human connection is actually everything. It is how human beings stay alive. And unfortunately, for most of history, we've had systems and structures that in no way require men to be having the skills of weaving social fabric and or making repairs to that fabric when they make a mistake or hurt someone. And many of the structures that we've had in the past insulate men from facing the consequences of their own actions.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
So, society has structures in place that insulate men from the consequences of their actions? You mean like, if a man is about to be a father and he doesn't want to be, he can just abort the baby and move on like nothing happened? Or if he gets married and later decides he can do better, he can just get a divorce and get half or more of everything his former spouse owns, plus monthly financial payments for the rest of his life?
Incorrect.
Oh, wait. That's women.
Because human connection is forced through forms of oppression.
I couldn't agree more. Forcing a man to be financially connected to his ex-wife after she divorced him is the very definition of oppression. I'd even go so far as to call it a human rights violation because a man is forced to work for the benefit of another person against his will for the rest of his life without getting any kind of benefit out of it, and if he refuses to do so, he will get punished by the state. And, well, that sounds an awful lot like slavery. But since slavery is illegal under the US Constitution, they just call it alimony.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.